What's up, everybody? This is Crazy Cross Divine, and I was just reading something, and major association of corporations, including Coca-Cola, Nestle, and General Mills, urge Congress to ban intoxicating hemp products. What? Why? A major trade association that counts among its members corporations such as Coca-Cola, General Mills, Kraft Heinz, and Nestle is putting pressure on Congress to ban intoxicating hemp products. In a letter sent to House and Senate leadership, the Consumer Brands Association (CBA) said it wants to see the so-called hemp loophole of 2018 Farm Bill that legalized the crop closed. And to that end, the organization backed appropriations languages led by Rep. Andy Harris, RMD, to prohibit hemp products containing any quantifiable amount of THC. The prohibition of intoxicating cannabinoid products, including those that contain synthetic Delta 8, Delta 10, THC, for example, have caused significant investigative and testing challenges as well as unseen health and safety impacts. CBA said in September letter as okay, first off, I think all these people are retarded. Coca-Cola, they have no grounds on what's healthy or what's not. General Mills, that's a cereal brand, if I'm not mistaken. They have no grounds on what's healthy because cereal in itself is not healthy. Kraft, they make that shitty Kraft cheese and a lot of milk-based products, and they just load it in the chemicals. So that's not healthy. Heinz, I don't like ketchup, but it's Kraft and Heinz together. So again, not healthy. The healthy way to make ketchup is tomato paste, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of sugar. There you go. That's ketchup. Nestle is a chocolate factory making chocolate bars. So again, not healthy. This definition did not take into account the possibility for addition various isomers, chemicals, variants with similar effects of THC, and the possibility of intoxicating hemp-derived beverages, which can include more THC than ever intended. It said additionally, many products are deliberately marketed in ways that confuse consumers, featuring brightly colored packaging, cartoon imagery, and names that mimic candy or popular treats. Again, these things you can't sell them in like normal stores. They're usually in either a weed store, a tobacco store, or a alcohol store. And again, that's a grown-up store, so kids shouldn't be able to buy them anyway. If any of these things are in an actual store, it should be behind the counter just like cigarettes. If I'm not mistaken, nothing should just be put where anybody can grab. Uh, Congress did not intend to create unregulated market for the intoxicating products that are not subject to Food Drug Administration oversight. Two of the most prevalent isomers of THC, Delta 8 and Delta 10, have not had any FDA. Again, the FDA has failed on everything, so why would we even trust what the FDA has to say? The products create risk for customers who falsely believe that they are reviewed and regulated for safety and purity. No. Again, it shouldn't be in a place where a child can reach. It should be if any actual store is selling it, it should be behind the counter with the cigarettes. Um Like over where I'm at, you can't even buy alcohol in a Walmart. You have to go to an alcohol store. Um, you can buy cigarettes, but you can't buy weed, gummies, unless you go to a tobacco store or a actual dispensary. Kids shouldn't be in a tobacco store. They shouldn't be in a dispensary. Meanwhile, a bipartisan coalition of 39 state and territory attorneys general recently called on Congress to clarify federal definition of hemp and impose regulations. We don't need regulations. What we need is smarter people. Um, pretty sure we're even going to declassify marijuana as um like a third degree or whatever. Therefore, it should be in the same category as alcohol. Alcohol is actually worse for you than marijuana, THC, and anything herbal. Because I've never smoked a joint and then beat my wife. Then again, I've never drank alcohol and beat my wife because I don't beat my wife. um, Throwing its weight behind push ban intoxicating hemp products. Again, you don't need to ban intoxicating hemp products. You just need to regulate them, tax them correctly, and put them in the correct stores. Minnesota General Keith, who helped lead the letter of the congressional leaders last month, defended his decision amid criticism from industry stakeholders and advocates who questioned why top prosecutors from the states have robust regulated hemp markets such as Minnesota, which as Congress continues to navigate path forward on funding legislation to end the ongoing government shutdown. I don't care about that. Senator telling marijuana moment that multiple options are on the table, though it will ultimately come down to what leadership wants. Mitch McConnell, are you doing something good? Two Senate have pushed aggressively for an outright ban on hemp products. Now, see, Mitch McConnell and Harris, you don't understand. And we're even we're having the marijuana and stuff pushed down to the same, like, I think the same prohibitions as alcohol. So it's not as deadly as fentanyl. That's for damn sure. Uh, I would say cocaine should be a schedule lower. So marijuana should be like all the way at the bottom with alcohol. Just legalize it completely. And anybody can tell me in the comments that no, we shouldn't, but I'm going to tell you, yeah, we should. Completely legalize marijuana, hemp, let everyone grow it. We should have a national smoke up at this time every day and watch everything just like I rather do it when I'm about to go to sleep. If I do it at all, it's usually right before I go to sleep, and I have not bought any in like forever, just because it's so expensive. But again, as long as we're taxing it, money's going to the state, money's going to the government. Coca-Cola and everything need to f off. And I guess they're also saying like because what Tart my everything's crashing right now. Apparently Target in certain states are just having it out in the open, which that's just bad on target. I'm not paying to become a supporter. No. Uh, yes, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Subscribe, share it with your friends. Tell me what you think in the comments about this. It's really well. Mitch McConnell is apparently stupid. So, and Harris apparently is stupid. So I don't have to ever listen to them. Oh my god. But it looks like Coca-Cola, General Mills, Kraft Heinz, and Nestle is having a hissy fit because technically hemp soda and hemp based products is better for you than everything that they offer. If you got a hemp based chocolate bar, it would be better for you than anything Nestle has done. If you put hemp oil in your ketchup, it would be better than ketchup. General Mills cereal. Cereal is just bad for you, and Coca Cola is bad for you. It's phosphoric acids and stuff. You don't need any of that. Actually, I make my own cola with carbonated water and spices. So it's not a cola, but it is. It still tastes sort of like cola, and it's 100% no calorie, and it's just overall better for your health. The spices mixed together. I think it's like cinnamon, coriander, and clove. At least those are the few spices. Um, Vanilla, all that together, and you have a healthier thing. And then you add some bubble water. I'm not telling you the exact recipe. I'm just telling you the base, what I do, and it's technically healthier for you in every sense of the way. And you make a simple syrup, you add some stuff, and then boom, you squirt a little bit of your simple syrup in, fill it with carbonated water that you can either buy from the store, buy a CO2 tank and carbonate it yourself, buy a soda stream and they have CO2 tanks. So yeah, Coca-Cola, General Mills, Kraft Heinz, and Nestle, you have no room to talk about what's healthy, and you just bitching the bitch. Your $1 million corporation, shut the fuck up. So tell me in the comments what you think crosses out